May is National Mental Health Awareness Month, and this week is National Police Week. Local 3's Rebecca Bartolome spoke with one Upper Peninsula sheriff who is speaking out on the importance of mental health for law enforcement. Rebecca?
Chippewa County Sheriff Mike Bittner told me that at least 228 law enforcement officials have died from suicide in our country this past year. Bittner wants men and women who serve our communities every day to know it's okay to seek help.
I have to make an environment where my people feel safe to talk, even to reach out to each other or reach out for help if they need it. Oftentimes all they really need is somebody to talk to.
With the stress of the job and the things officers see day in and day out, Bittner says it's important to find outlets to let those feelings out.
Most officers work their own way through that. However, there are still many officers who don't have the tools to let that stress out, and finding a way to deal with the everyday stress is important so it doesn't evolve into a mental health crisis situation. Oftentimes officers who keep themselves busy away from work, they may have several hobbies, they're able to disconnect emotionally and ultimately do better. I would say the worst thing an officer can do is not talk to anybody about how they're feeling.
Bittner says he's been fortunate in not letting incidents get the best of him, but he did share one that did affect him.
I was called to a shooting incident where a young child was shot and killed. I had a job to do, and that was to help process the crime scene. It wasn't until after I left the scene I noticed that something was a little different. My mind was kind of in a fog. It was just kind of hard to concentrate. The next day when I went to work, it was kind of more the same. And it took a couple days, but the fog lifted and I was able to focus again. What I was experiencing was quite normal and is kind of a version of a short-term PTSD. I think what really got to me was the victim and the waste of life for that little girl. It came pretty personal, as I had a daughter roughly the same age at that time, and inside I was just mad that something like this could occur.
For resources, visit our website, upmatters.com. Reporting in the studio, Rebecca Bartolome, Local 3 News.